Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a huge Amazon favorites video. I do these every couple of months. So my intention was to do one for all three categories for home, fashion, and beauty, but I'm going to go ahead and compile them all into this one video to save myself some time. Okay, so if you don't know, Amazon Prime Days are coming up October 10th and 11th. And so you can use this video as a reference because all these items in this video have been curated by me. They are my favorites. So I won't be sharing like the deals of the day and stuff like that on the actual days. I did that last year and I was super exhausted by that. So I would prefer to just share my actual favorites with you guys. And if you find anything that you like in this video, you can either purchase it at the time of the video dropping, or you can wait till the Amazon Prime Days, and some of them might be on deal on those 2 days. I'll have my Amazon storefront linked in the description box for you guys. Just follow me there. I have updated all of my idea list, and I've added some more pictures and wigs and outfits and stuff for you guys, so you can shop on my Amazon storefront. And I also have my LTK on there as well. So that's a shopping app and it's very similar to Amazon. I have a lot of Amazon content on my LTK. I just share like multiple links and stuff on there outside of just Amazon. So follow me on both platforms. I would really appreciate it. Also, the time that I am recording this video is on a Saturday night. I have already showered. I washed my hair. I braided it down. And I did my skincare already. So I was like, I'm not putting on any makeup. I have on some Fenty gloss, but I'm not doing a whole like beat face because I just did my skincare and it's like 8 o'clock at night. So the only thing I did was my hair, and I am wearing Outre Nisha behind my hairline. And I have shown that on my YouTube shorts before, where I just have leave out in the front and I have it kind of pressed out, and it just blends beautifully with Outre Nisha. Looks very, very natural. That's the rundown of my hair. So I am going to share my favorites in the home, beauty, and fashion category. And I have a lot of stuff on this list, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to fire them off for you guys. So I'm gonna start in the home category because that's literally where my heart has been with decorating and everything. So if you've been following my channel closely, you guys know, like, even though I'm a beauty girl, I do love home decor and decorating and stuff like that. So first up, I want to mention the waffle blanket that I got from Amazon. I think I got it in a super oversized, like a king size. It's like 120 by 120. I just did a fall bedroom decorate with me, and I had that layered on top of a white comforter. And it's very lightweight. It's a nice layering piece. So if you're somebody who runs hot, you don't want like a thick blanket, I think this is a good option. And just for like, you know, layering and visual interest, it has a nice texture on there with that waffle texture. So I really do like that. And I also want to mention the pillow covers that I got from Amazon. I love Amazon's pillow covers. I've had some really great well, I've had some I don't like, and I've returned them, but I have found some really good ones. So the ones I've tried the most recent that I really love are the ones that I have on my bed as well. They're chocolate brown with white stripes on them. I got them in an oversized. I think I got them in maybe 24 inches. With pillow covers, I always go like 2 inches smaller than the actual insert, just so it looks more luxe and it's more choppable. It just looks more high end that way. So the insert I used was probably a 26 by 26, so I could get that nice oversized look. And I did 3 across my bed because our bed because it's a king size bed. And when I'm decorating, I always go on Pinterest to see like the guides of how many pillows and stuff make sense for, you know, certain bed sizes or couches and stuff like that. And 3 across worked perfectly for our king size bed. So definitely check out the blanket and the pillow covers. Just a note, a lot of stuff that I mentioned in my favorites videos will be repeats because they're actual favorites. If I'm repeating them, that means it's good, okay? So the 9-piece gallery wall kit. Now I've been talking about this since I think I've been talking about this for about 2 years at this point. So I got mine in a white color, and my mama, she has it in black as well. And I recently did my fall decorate with me in the kitchen, and I decided to make a food gallery wall. So the stock images that come with this are flowers, and they're black and white, and we had those up for about a year, and it looked fine just with the stock images, but I wanted something more, you know, personalized, so I just swapped them out with some food pictures that I, you know, took from my phone, and I got them printed at Walgreens, and it was just a nice project. But this 9-piece gallery wall is very affordable. It's like $60. And when I was looking for a gallery wall for my mama 2 years ago, a lot of the gallery walls that I was seeing from different companies were a lot more expensive than this one. So I was happy to find this under $100, so much so I had to get it myself. So next up, I want to mention some more pillow covers. Pillow covers I started using last year. No, I started using them in 2021. These are the velvet pillow covers. I think I started using them last year. Yeah, it had to be last year. So I used them for fall 2022. And I got some like a rust orange color, and they're so beautiful. They look very luxurious and high-end. Now I have them in I think it's a gold color, mustard or gold. That's what I used this year, and it looks really good. So highly recommend the velvet pillow covers, and just pillow covers in general, so you can swap them out seasonally, and it's easier to store pillow covers versus an entire new pillow. I also want to mention the flameless candlesticks. So I found these last year because I wanted that, like, you know, the cozy vibe for Christmas, but I didn't want to actually have, you know, candles burning, like on a like candlesticks burning, and I wanted a safer option. So I found these flameless candlesticks that are battery operated, which is, you know, a lot safer for children and pets and stuff like that. All you need is some batteries and you're good to go. So you can use those. You can use them all year round, but certainly for fall and winter, because you want that cozy vibe. A lot of people want that cozy vibe. They're good to have on hand for decorating. And recently I tried this 3-piece flameless candle set. And I showed you guys that when I was decorating our fireplace for fall. And these are also battery operated, and they look very, very realistic. A very cozy feel. I think I got the amber color. I think they have different colors as well if you don't want the amber color. But it looks really realistic. It doesn't look like a fake candle. Adrian, at first, he didn't even know it was, you know, a fake candle. So very impressed with that. Okay, so I wanted to mention the collapsible laundry baskets. This is one of those things that's not like glamorous, but it's so clutch in real life on your day-to-day. It's never enough storage. So if there's a way to make something take up less space, then I'm all for it. So the collapsible laundry baskets are really, really clutch. So after we're done folding laundry, we just, you know, compress it down, and we stuff it in between the washer and the dryer, or under the bed, or in the closet. It's just super convenient. And I believe the ones that we got came in a set of 2. Next up, I want to mention the Audrey stackable storage, and I got these last summer during the summer Prime days, and I used it. I have so many of these. I have them in my office for my makeup because they have different shapes and sizes for different things. So I have some for my makeup in my office, and then I have some under the kitchen sink. And I also have some in our bathroom underneath my sink for, you know, personal items, extra skincare, and all that kind of stuff to stay organized in those spaces. It's just a nicer way of organizing, you know, whatever it is, whether it's beauty stuff or hygiene stuff or stuff in the kitchen. It's just super convenient, and it looks really good. Okay, the Conair handheld steamer. So I initially got this because I saw Is That Your Hair use it on a synthetic wig, and it helped kind of revive, you know, the fibers on the synthetic wig. I do a lot of fashion content now, especially on, you know, Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So I have to use a steamer on my clothes because it's, you know, more convenient than using an iron. So I just like this one because you can pause it. I don't know if I I haven't had a whole bunch of steamers, but I just feel like this one is a super nice one. It has different levels you can go up to. I just think it's a really nice steamer, and that's what I've been using for my fashion content. It's like essential for me. And next up, my desk fan. So I have one in front of me because I've been telling you guys ever since we moved in this house. I have an office in an attic and it's very hot in here. So I have two different brands of desk fans. I have this blush pink one that's on my desk in front of me right now, and then I have a white one on my nightstand because I run hot. Okay, so even in wintertime I have a fan going just because I run hot. So if you're somebody like me, whether you're you need it for your nightstand or in your office, they're super convenient. And I've had these, I believe, since 2021, and both of them are still going. So next up, my reading and rest pillow. So Adrian got me this for Christmas, I think 2 years ago, because I tend to edit on the couch or in the bed. So I needed something to where I could, be propped up and be comfortable at the same time. It also has like a little pillow for your head and everything at the top. And then it has like a little pocket on the side to where you can like put your phone or something else, or the remote or something else in that little pocket area right there. So, okay, next up is this faux plant that you see back here. It's a 5-foot silk bird of paradise faux palm tree. That's the description on Amazon. I just wanted something, to create the vibe in the background and the atmosphere of my videos and everything. And when I'm not filming, I think it looks good too. I've had this for a while too. I think I've had this for 2 years as well. I had this stuff for a while, and it's just nice to have in the background. And you will have to buy like a vessel to put it in. I got one from Ross, and it's nice because it comes with the plant, and it comes in like this smaller pot or something like that. So you will need a larger vessel or whatever to put it in. So, okay, this is something new I haven't shared with you on my channel. I don't think so, but I've shared this with, people on my Instagram and TikTok. If you don't follow me there, follow me at iFancyCupcakes. My mama put me on to juicing last year, and I just got my own juicer this year, and this is the Cuvings Slow Juicer. I started juicing this summer, and I have really, really enjoyed it. I personally have seen a difference in my skin. Like, I've seen a difference in my skin and my digestion. Some people say they lose weight from it, but I'm not gonna make that claim. I'm not making that claim. But I have seen a big difference in my digestion and my skin. But I also drink a lot of water and stuff now. So I do love the slow juicer, this specific one. It is very expensive. So keep that in mind. There are, cheaper alternatives on Amazon and one for every budget, but this one has been really, really good. This is the one my mama has, so I wanted to get the same one that she has. So I juice vegetables and fruit with this, and it's just been great. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. Now, it can be a very exhausting process, especially if you're juicing a whole bunch of different fruits and stuff fruits and vegetables at the same time. So I try to hone it in and you just focus on a few fruits and vegetables on one day, so I'm not like exhausted. Yeah, but I've enjoyed this juicer and juicing in general. And I wanted some cute bottles to make it official, so I got these glass juice bottles from Amazon. I also use mason jars as well, lidded mason jars, and they just look so official. I just love them. So big fan of the juicer and the glass juice bottles. This is another thing that is like an everyday thing that people it's not really glamorous to share, but I still love it. A plastic bag storage. So in the kitchen, usually we just stuff the plastic bags from, grocery shopping within one bag, but I wanted something a little bit nicer, so I found this plastic bag, holder on Amazon, and I just stuck it on the inside of one of our cabinets, and it just looks nice. You just pull it out, it just looks really good. Okay. And then I have this set of 4 glass jars. I got them for our coffee bar because, yes, it's called a coffee bar, but we also really love tea, or I actually prefer tea over coffee. and I wanted a cute way to store, you know, or display our tea bags and stuff like that. So I purchased these glass jars. Then I also purchased from a different listing these pantry labels, and you get so many different labels on this listing, and they had a section that was for tea, which was perfect, and that's why I bought it. And but you can, you know, do a whole aesthetic pantry remodel and then label all your stuff with these pantry labels. So, but I only used 3 of them for our tea bags on our coffee bar. Silicone drying mats. So we have limited counter space, but a lot of stuff we have to wash by hand, like, you know, our tumblers and stuff like that. But I don't want to have stuff on our counter all the time. So I wash the stuff by hand, I put them on the silicone mats, they dry, I roll them up and then put it away, and then we have our counters looking clean and we have a nice space in there instead of it being super cluttered. While everything is drying, it can look cluttered, but once it's dry and we put everything away and roll up the mat, we have our counter space back. So I really do like the silicone drying mats for the space-saving option with the counter space. Our cream rug. So we used to have a different area rug in the living room, and I forgot where we got it from. I think it was from Wayfair, and it was like a shag kind of rug. It was very beautiful, but it was hard to clean, and it had a high pile, so it was super hard to clean. So I wanted something with a low pile and just something that was like gonna play the background. And it's a cream color, and it has like a faint kind of swirl design on it. Now, we do have a pet. We have Coda, and you know, he's thrown up on it before and everything like that. I think I have well, I don't have it on here, but I'll mention it because it's a favorite. The little green machine, I think it's by Bissell, is so clutch. Okay, if you have a pet in general, it's definitely good to have on hand. My sister has one as well. If you guys don't know, she just got her first dog last year. So they have a lot of accidents and all that kind of stuff. So Coda had an accident last month, and with the medicine he was taking, it made him, you know, throw up sometimes. So on that cream carpet, you know, he had some accidents on the carpet. So with that little green machine, it got it together so you can't even tell. But you're gonna have to stay on top of keeping it clean. So I can understand if you wouldn't want that particular color, especially in the living room because it's a high traffic area, but it looks really good. We've managed to keep it looking pretty good, you know, for the time we've had it. We've had it for, I don't know, maybe 6 months at this point, and I think it's really nice. I think it's really nice, and it's holding up very well. Okay, I'm gonna skip around because I got a lot of stuff. Okay, I got a lot of stuff. I want to mention the zipper pouches that I use for storing my wigs, but I store my wigs in these storage zipper mesh envelopes basically, and it's just a nice way to stay organized with your wigs. I have some of my boxes over here on like a shoe rack because I haven't reviewed those wigs, but after I'm done with those wigs, I toss all the cardboard and I store them in those zipper pouches, and I put them in these storage cubes back here, and it just looks so much more organized and clean. And lastly, from the home category, I want to mention this faux fur blanket that I recently picked up for fall decorating, and we have loved this blanket, and by we I mean Adrian and Coda and me. So I loved it because of the color. It's a nice orange rust color, and it's like this faux fur kind of fabric. And the weird thing is, it's like a faux fur fabric, or I think that's what the material is. Even though it's super thick, it's very cooling at the same time, so you're not sweating. It stays cool somehow. And Adrian and Coda, like all of us, love it in the house. The only thing is, I wish it was a little bit bigger, because me and Adrian, we're both 6 feet tall, and so when we're like taking a nap on the couch or something like that, our feet are not covered. So that's an issue, but I still love the blanket. And I went on Pottery Barn, and I think this is a look for less item because it looks just like a blanket I saw on Pottery Barn, but it's, you know, a lot cheaper. So that was a win. Okay, so let's get into the beauty and skincare favorites part of the video. Okay, so I have taken my skincare a lot more serious in the last 2 years. So it has officially been 2 years since October of 2021 when I started taking my skincare more seriously. Now, a lot of, stuff about like clear skin is, genetics and stuff like that, but it's also what you consume, what you eat and drink, but it's also products. So it's like a lot of different factors going into play there. So shout out to, I'm always going to credit Miss Chrissy and Minna Adubia, because those two content creators are the ladies that put me on to what products to, try for my skin, because everybody has different skin and it's very personal, but they just help me understand skincare a little bit more. It's still a lot of stuff I don't know, okay, but I've learned so much from their content. I would highly recommend checking them out if you want to learn more about skincare. So I do like this Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. It's great for the face, but I did go on TikTok and I did see a gynecologist recommend it for the vulva, like a gentle, because it's a gentle cleanser and it's not going to be super harsh like some feminine washes. So you can do that. You can use it on your face or you can use it on your vulva. So I thought that was great. So Urban Hydration Bright and Balanced Face Toner. This is my second time buying this face toner. I just ran out of it. I don't know exactly the products in it, but I just really enjoy this face toner. And this was the first time I bought anything from Urban Hydration, and I bought it twice. I like how it feels on my skin and what it does. And I think this particular product is for all skin types. It's not like for dry or oily. It's for everybody. And I really do like this face toner. Oh, I don't see it on here, but I gotta mention the Paula's Choice Exfoliant. Something that Miss Chrissy put me on to, and it's like I have to have it in my skincare routine. I really do see a difference. I feel like my skin has like a glow every time I use it. Like, I just feel like I have a glow when I use that. So, and I didn't know you could use, exfoliants every day. And so this is a daily exfoliant, liquid exfoliant. Big fan of that. And I, keep it stocked for my skincare routine. I don't use this for like on my face, but I use it to wash my hands. Just plain old Dial Gold antibacterial soap. So I love a good smell good hand soap, but I just feel like, well, first of all, I have, eczema and stuff like that. I just feel like this kind of helps with it. That's just been my experience. And I know before you have surgery and stuff like that, doctors always say like shower with Dial Gold soap. So I was like, if it's good enough, for prepping for surgery, it's good enough for me to wash my hands every day before I like cook and, after I use the bathroom and stuff like that. So I've just been enjoying this soap in particular because I get, rashes and stuff on my hand all the time because I have eczema or, stuff like that. So I really do like this soap. It doesn't have like a fancy smell because I love to smell good stuff, but I just feel like this is just really good and just, it does its job. It makes my hands and stuff feel like really clean. Because in the kitchen right now, I have my Mrs. Meyer's acorn. Do I have acorn spice? No, I have apple cider scent. Smells amazing, but my hands don't feel as like super clean as when I use my Dial Gold soap. The Clean Skin Club, the disposable face towels. I've been talking about them literally for, it's coming up on 2 years because I started using these in like February of 2022 because another influencer put me onto them, and they're a godsend. Like, yeah, it's just nice to be able to use a disposable face towel versus like, a traditional face towel. I just enjoy using that and then tossing it after that. Big fan of that. I order them pretty much every single month. I order those disposable face towels. Okay, so I'm gonna mention a couple of wigs. First of all, I'm gonna mention Sensational's Moneymaker. That has been my most worn wig of 2023. I wear that wig so much. So much so I washed it today. Like a lot of my synthetic wigs, I don't wear them enough to need to wash them. But Sensational Moneymaker, I wore her all summer. I wear her to doctor's appointments. I wear her to Coda's vet appointments. I wear her to everything because it's so easy. You just plop it on your head and put on a headband, or you can blend your hair. I've worn her both ways, but usually I just wear a headband on like when I'm running errands. But she's so clutch. She looks even better with age, but she's starting to get a little bit frizzy, like in some spots, to where it's like, okay, it needs to be trimmed up. So I washed her today, and once she's completely dry, I'm gonna, like, you know, trim her up a little bit and get some of those tangles out. I recorded me washing it. I used the Brandywine shampoo and conditioner that Miss Chrissy put us onto finally, because I've had that shampoo and conditioner for a very long time. So I love that wig, and I want to put the OG Outre Nisha, the one I'm wearing right now, but I've been wearing her in a way that I didn't used to wear her. I used to, you know, bring out my edges a little bit, but now I intentionally bring out like an inch of leave out, and it just looks so natural. It looks really, really good. And yes, this technique is not new, because every time I post about it, somebody always has to, you know, say that. But we know, if you've been wearing wigs, this is not a new technique. But I was inspired to try it again because of Erin H. Hair. She is a wig maker, and she does the behind the hair technique a lot, and it just looks really good. So she inspired me to do it again. It looks really, really good, and I've been doing it with a lot of my wigs, and just this is just like an affordable kinky straight dupe here. Just looks really good. This wig it really needs to be in the Synthetic Wig Hall of Fame. It does, because this came out in 2016 and she's still bomb, and it's perfect for fall. It's perfect for fall. I just put up a fall winter synthetic wig recommendations video for you guys, so check that out, because I put like maybe 15 or 16 different synthetic wigs in there, and that does include like color variations and stuff like that. I also want to mention this, because every time I do my installs lately, a lot of people want to know about this pen here. So this is the L'Oreal Root Pen. So this is actually this is a temporary gray concealer brush, but I use it to close up parts on my wigs, or to color the lace when I'm doing my behind the hairline wigs. Now, for years I've used matte black eyeshadow or black permanent marker. I've done that for years, but I just feel like this is just like more convenient to use, you know. So I have black and like dark brown, and I'll have those linked for you guys. Of course, black wig caps. I prefer black wig caps because you don't see it through your wig, because a lot of wigs are constructed in a way that they have the track sewn on the cap. So if you have on a light wig cap, and let's say you have a wig that's on the thin side in the crown area or the back of your head or whatever, you'll be able to see it through that. So I've done that before, or I've watched like videos of me applying a wig, but I had like on a light colored wig cap, and then when I turned around I could see it. So I always recommend black wig caps opposed to the lighter ones, and I don't do the bald cap method very often, so I always stick with a black wig cap. Of course, my Style Factor Edge Booster. This has been one of my favorite edge controls. I think it's really good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this as an edge control. I used to love the She Is Bomb one, but I just ran out one time and I just never purchased it, but it's repurchased it, but it's really good too. But I just, you know, really like my Style Factor Edge Booster. Of course, the Even Lace Adhesive Spray. Love that one, especially in the black bottle. I'm a big fan of the black bottle. It has a strong hold. But the girls are talking about the Even Wonder Lace Bond Melt Spray. And I saw Champagne Renee and Beauty by Cat use this recently, and I decided to pick it up. I still have it in the packaging, so I haven't used it on any of my wigs, but I will try that in a future video and, you know, tell you guys my thoughts about it. Of course, I really love the Shea Moisture Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. Kyra Sean put me onto this almost 2 years ago, and this is pretty much the only product that I use to get my human hair curly wigs together. It's so good. It defines your curls beautifully, but it doesn't leave them crunchy. I tried other mousses on my curly human hair wigs, and they left my hair sticky and crunchy. This will leave your hair very soft but still have the definition that you want. So big fan of this. My Revlon blow dryer brush. So I love my Revlon blow dryer brush so much. I used it today and I decided to clean it because I was like, I just washed my hair and I want to make sure it's clean. It was kind of difficult to clean though. I just took like some alcohol and like kind of clean the bristles and the pad there with a towel. You just gotta figure out a way to clean it, because you do have to clean your styling tools, especially your brushes and stuff like that, so you don't get any scalp infections or anything like that. So I really love my Revlon blow dryer brush. That's something that Cameron Monet and Is That Your Hair put me onto. I mainly use it on my natural hair these days, but you can use it on wigs to like tame them. Like for instance, this is a very thick wig. Outre Nisha has always been super thick, but a way that you can tame her is just to use your Revlon blow dryer brush. I did see Gladys, she used it on her synthetic wigs. Ooh. She used it on her synthetic wigs to kind of tame them and make them more sleek and less like bulky. Use it that way, but I use it on my natural hair as well. Speaking of that tangle there, I also use the Simply Styling silicone spray. Another Gladys recommendation. She put us onto this like 3 years ago, and I haven't looked back. I don't use any other detangling spray. This is the only one I used, and I've gone through probably like 3 or 4 bottles. That's how I maintain my synthetic wigs. People always ask like, will your synthetic wig tangle? And I'm always like, of course it will. All synthetic wigs tangle. I've never had a synthetic wig that didn't tangle. I just feel like that's in their nature, but you can certainly maintain it and use your silicone spray and a paddle brush, and there you go. Oh, I want to mention this mini flat iron. So I got a sew-in back in August, and I noticed that the hairstylist was using a mini flat iron on my leave out, and I was recording her doing my hair. I went on Amazon and like tried to find tools so I could replicate what she was doing, and I bought this mini flat iron from K&K, and it's been really clutch. So I just use it on my leave out in the front, because I don't need a big old flat iron for the amount of leave out that I'm using. So I really like this, and I think it goes up to 450 with the degrees. So I've been really enjoying this flat iron. Kenra products, I think they're like salon grade, because the lady that does my sewing, she uses Kenra, and the lady that maintains my natural hair, she uses Kenra too, I believe. So I got the blow dryer spray, and this is the advanced dry thermal protection, heat protection. This is an advanced dry thermal protectant. So what I heard was, when it comes to heat protectants, you don't want your hair to feel wet after you spray it. You want it to be dry after you spray it. You don't want to be like wet from the spray. Yeah, I've just been enjoying that, and I have this mini size here. I want to mention, I don't know if this would be considered in the beauty category, but I wear glasses tonight. I'm wearing my glasses because I didn't feel like putting in contacts. Okay, me and my husband, we both wear glasses, and I cannot stand when my glasses are dirty. So we got these Care Touch lens wipes from Amazon, and I think you get like, I don't know how many come in a pack, either 100 or 500, something like that. And I keep them in my purse sometimes. He keeps them at his desk, and we use them throughout the day. That's something we have to have. If we run out, we go on Amazon and get them again, because we don't want dirty glasses, okay? This is something else I've been talking to you guys about for 2 years, and I had this on subscription, then I took it off. I order this all the time, and clearly I use it all the time, because usually I wear makeup in my videos, so I need my brushes to be clean. So the Cinema Secrets professional grade makeup brush cleaner, and it has a quick drying formula. Swear by this stuff. Of course, you can do a more intense clean with your brushes with Dawn soap or whatever you choose to use, but I love how convenient this is, and that it dries fast. So I can clean my brushes right before I film, and they're not soaking wet or anything. So this is expensive though. I think this size bottle was $32, which is expensive, but I do my makeup very, very often, so it's worth it for me. If you guys know any cheaper alternatives that are good, let me know in the comment section. I want to mention these, even though I don't currently have locks. I had some faux locks this summer, and I picked up these lock ties. I didn't even know lock ties existed. Yeah, so I got the black one. It came in a set of 2. So it's like this wired fabric. And of course, you can't, with thick locks and you're trying to put it in a ponytail, a regular hair tie just won't do. So I was on TikTok and I saw this lady use lock ties, and I went on Amazon and purchased some. And that is, I wore my hair up this summer with my faux locks pretty much the whole time. I never wore them down. So it was essential that I had a lock tie. So if you have real locks or faux locks or braids, I really highly recommend getting lock ties so you can, wear your hair out your face or just wear your hair up. So these are really, really good. Shout out to Miss Christy again. She put me onto this last summer. I love press on nails. I don't have on any right now. I need to apply some. But sometimes you don't want to, a lot of times, like today, I pulled off my press on nails, which is, I wouldn't recommend doing that because you can injure yourself. Like you can accidentally peel up some of your own nail, but my nails were about to come off anyway, so I went ahead and took them off myself without using this product. But if you want to safely take off your press on nails, I highly recommend the Kiss Glue Off. You just, put the product underneath your press on nail and, let the product saturate the glue, and then it'll start to dissolve, and then you can safely take off your press on nail without getting injured. So love that. That's something I keep on hand because I do wear press on nails all the time exclusively. I haven't gotten my nails done at the salon in probably a year and a half or so. Yeah, actually I got them done. Actually, I got my nails done at the salon earlier this year, but then I went right back to press on nails. So that was everything from the beauty section. So let's move on to the last category, which is fashion. So I am going to have fall fashion coming up for you guys, of specifically Amazon fall fashion very soon, because I have a lot of pieces for you guys. I also have Old Navy and American Eagle coming up for you guys as well. So stay tuned for that content. But I want to mention products I've already tried for you guys. So first is the orange shacket. So I have it in orange, and then I first got it in like a cream and blue color variation, and then I loved it so much I went back and got it in orange so I could wear it for Thanksgiving last year, and that was cute. It was just like a chill outfit. I wore sneakers, a tank top, and some leggings in my shacket, and it was a cute outfit. Only thing is, I'm 6 feet tall, so it does not reach my wrist. So keep that in mind. If you are tall, the sleeves are not long enough. So I rolled mine up, which is fine for me. But if you're wearing this during cold weather, you probably want your sleeves to be long. That's the only con about it, but I do really like it, and I have it in an extra large, and it fit fine. This was super popular on my Instagram last year. This was a sweater, dress, and cardigan set, and I have it in a lot of colors, okay? So I initially got it in black, and it was so nice. I got it in an extra large, and I wore it with some Spanx power shorts, which I don't have on this list. That's my favorite shapewear, the Spanx power shorts. I have them in black, and I have them in like a nude color, and I always wear it in a 2X. Nita Danielle put me onto them like 2 years ago, and now I have like 5 pair of them. They suck you in really, really nice. I really like those. So I wore that with the sweater, dress, and cardigan set. I have it in black. I have it in pink. I have it in like a beige color and a wine color that I haven't shown you guys yet. So you guys will see that in the coming weeks. The brand Rioria has some of my favorite bodysuits. Yeah, I like their crop top. I like their crop tops and their bodysuits. But I usually wear a extra large in the bodysuits, and I think I got a crop top from them too that I like as well, and I recently wore it and it was cute. And I like that their bodysuits and their crop tops are double lined, so it just feels like better quality. And this is another fashion piece that went crazy on my Instagram and just like everywhere. It's the camo pants. Nelly Toledo, which is a fashion influencer, she put me onto these last year, and I had to get them. They're long enough for me. They hit my ankle, but I'm not, everybody has like different measurements. I actually need to do a measurement for my inseam because somebody wanted to know that. I don't know my inseam, but I'll do that before I do some dedicated fashion content coming up. But they're long enough for me, and they hit my ankle, and they're just very comfortable and cute. I don't like to buy a lot of jeans or, you know, bottoms and stuff from Amazon because it's so hit or miss for me and my body type. That's why I like shopping at like Old Navy and American Eagle and Abercrombie and stuff like that, because they have specific sizes for people who are tall and plus size. So it's tricky, but those camo pants are really nice. And I wore them in a size 1X, and they actually ran pretty big. I could have went down in a size, but I've washed them so many times throughout the year that they fit a little bit more snug, but in a good way. Like they're just more fitted and less baggy. I want to mention the 9-piece head wraps from Amazon. I mentioned these a lot, but not every day I want to, you know, blend lace and stuff like that. Or I just want to wear a head wrap. And I like that these head wraps come in a variety of different colors. You can choose. They have so many different colors you can choose from. If you want more neutrals, or you want more brights, or you want more like pastel colors, they have, you know, a color combination for, you know, pretty much everybody. And these are like a jersey material, so they're nice and stretchy. And you're going to be able to create a nice ball with your head wraps. Yeah, I really love these. So it's so funny. I have them and I love them, and now my sister has them, my mama has them, and my grandma has them. I want to mention my ASICS Gel Nimbus 24 sneakers. So I told you guys about these. I noticed I was having some knee pain this summer or earlier this year when I was working out, and I was, you know, doing some research on sneakers that are good for your knees, and I found these ASICS. It was recommended from some articles I read that ASICS are really, you know, good on the knees, and these specific ones, I love them. Are they the most stylish? I don't think so. I don't think they look stylish to me, but are they comfortable on my knees and when I'm working out? Absolutely. So there's probably more stylish gym shoes or, you know, sneakers out there for people who have knee pain, but I love these. Highly recommend them. They don't look super cool like some of my other sneakers I have for like fashion purposes, but I really enjoy these sneakers. And then lastly, I want to share this strapless jumpsuit. This was so exciting when I found a jumpsuit that fit and that was long enough for me, and it had pockets. I went crazy. I was so excited about this piece. And I had forgotten I had it because it's black, and I have so much black stuff in my closet. I forgot I had this piece. So it was out of stock when I shared it in August, but because it's cooling down, it's not in demand as much as it was then. So I'm pretty sure it's in stock again. I think I got mine in an extra large. It came with lining. I just feel like this was well made, and it's just a nice piece. And you can transition this to fall with, you know, a leather jacket or denim jacket, and, you know, transition it for this season. So those were all of my favorites, current favorites. I'll have everything linked in my description box for you guys. The Amazon Prime days are coming up on October 10th and 11th. And if you want to support your favorite Amazon influencers like me or anybody else, definitely follow our Amazon storefronts and, you know, shop our different idea lists and, you know, images and categories and stuff like that if you want to. Yeah, we just really appreciate that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing before you leave. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.